Okay, today I'm gonna do some Vietnamese French coffee, but I'm gonna do it in American style. But it's called cafe soda. The ingredients for this is coffee, and this is the Cafe du Monde brand in French, Cafe du Monde, and this is sugar, and this is the filter. So first of all, you're gonna boil some hot water, and then you're gonna add some sugar. Just depend on how much you like. If you like it sweet, then you do 2 spoons. If you don't like it too sweet, then just do a little bit. That's fine. And after that, you're gonna get the filter. And you can find this filter at the Asian store, any Asian grocery store. And then usually you put in kind of like 2 spoons to make the coffee go up to half of the filter. And then you put this thing inside and press it. Don't press too tight because otherwise the coffee cannot filter, So press gently. And then after that, put on top of the cup where the sugar was. And now time for the water, the hot boiling water. You just add it to the top of the filter and let it drain. Probably about, after 5 minutes, and then you add another round, the second round of hot water. So in the meantime, we're just gonna wait, okay? You see the coffee is filtering. It's dripping down like that. Yes. So it's filtering. It's probably gonna take a while, so just wait, okay? In the meantime, save the hot water because you're gonna use them. You're gonna add like 2 times. The first time and then the second times. Usually the Vietnamese coffee is very famous at the Vietnamese restaurant. Like when you go in the restaurant, you say cafe soda. That means French coffee with ice and milk. At the restaurant, usually they use the condensed milk. The condensed milk is like this. It's in a little can and it's very thick. So you see, it said condensed milk. You can find this at the festival grocery store, Cup Food, Target, Asian store. Any store would have this brand, or any brand is okay. Pretty much the milk in here is really, really sweet, and it's very condensed, very thick. So now I think time for me to add the second round of water, which is so that after it's all drained, then we can mix it up, and then you're gonna have the coffee. So we're just gonna wait. This condensed milk can make you fat. kind of gain a lot of weight. But if you drink it, you know, like just once a day or once in a while when you go to a restaurant, it's okay, you know. It's not a big deal. But it have a lot of sweet in here, you know. So if you use the condensed milk instead of the sugar, you use like 2 tablespoons of this milk instead of the sugar. But today I'm just going with the sugar because I don't want to gain weight. So pretty much it's the alternative, you know. So I use the whole milk instead of the condensed milk. So making this coffee is just a waiting game, you know. You have to wait and to see the coffee is filtering. And sometime, you know, like in Paris, people have a lot of free times. So when they go to the cafe shop or cafe place, they just sit there and waiting for the coffee to be like filtering. Just like in Vietnam, you know, we do the same thing. When you go to the coffee, like here, you would go to Caribou Coffee or Starbucks, but you don't wait. You just wait in line and order. But in Vietnam, people have a lot of free time, I guess. So they just sit and wait for the coffee to be filtering. You see, it's still dripping, like it's doing right now. Drip, 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 drip. But the whole time for making this coffee is probably about 10 minutes, I think. You know, just the main thing is waiting for the coffee to be filtering, you know, kind of like dripping. So if you don't have all the time for waiting, then what you can do is, you know, because this thing is still going on, you can put this over here and let it continue to drip and finish up, you know. Somehow if you like a little bit extra coffee or add a little bit, you can add more water. Depend on how much coffee do you like. If you like it strong, you add extra coffee water into the coffee filter so that it make more coffee. Now the next step, you stir it up like this. And everybody have whole milk, you know. You add the whole milk to the point where you see the darkness. If you like it not too dark or strong of the flavor, you add more milk. For me, I like the strong flavor, so I like it like dark. I don't like it too much milk in my coffee. But if you do like more milk, you just add more milk. You see, the more milk you add, the lighter the color. You see? Now it's look more like American espresso, you know? So maybe just a little bit more for me today. And now the last step is that you add some ice. So this is just some ice cube, and you just add the ice cube. And mix it up, and here you go. That's a Vietnamese French coffee, just like the restaurant recipe. And this extra coffee that it was like continue, I can just add it and then let it run for a little bit more, and then you can use it to add more coffee if you like. So the more coffee you add to this, That's gonna make it stronger, like very strong flavor coffee. Okay, and now all you have to do is mix it up a little bit and then start drinking. Usually the French coffee you drink with a spoon, so you can taste the coffee. Wow, very good.